So today I'm going to be attempting to talk about insecurities. And I thought about this because I had watched the video last night by Grace F. Victory. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, but then she got a life and started doing book signings, and she basically wrote a book and all that jazz. So she's not really on the YouTube scene as much. She doesn't make as many videos, but she was talking about insecurities, and it's so funny to me because it's something that oftentimes I want to speak about, but I just feel like it's a topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about, because when you're talking about it, you have to make yourself vulnerable. You can't just be saying, "Oh yes, I have some insecurities," without actually pinpointing something. And a lot of people do not want to make themselves vulnerable, which I understand, because the world will tear you apart. Make yourself vulnerable and tell somebody one key piece of information about you, and they will utilize it to destroy you whenever you do something to them that they do not appreciate. So I've been kind of tiptoeing around it, but honestly, it's a thing that I feel very led to speak about. And something important that she pointed out in the video, I think I'll have to link the video below for you guys. Something important that she pointed out is that just because you are self-confident, just because you're body confident, just because you self-love, does not mean that you don't have insecurities. I feel like for a lot of people, I've definitely experienced situations where somebody will meet me and tell me that they feel like I have it all together. And that key word, that key sentence or phrase, "you have it all together," kind of, to me, every time I hear it, means that you're fearless, you're confident, you're just a complete person. You're not afraid of anything, obviously fearless. There's nothing about yourself, you love every single thing about yourself. And yes, I will say that I definitely love everything about myself. It doesn't mean that it is everything about myself that I particularly like, even physically. Going back to when I was much younger, I hated my lips. For real. For real. Now, obviously, you can see how my lips look now, and it looks like it fits in with my face, but imagine the same size of lips on a smaller face. And imagine, obviously, I wasn't wearing makeup or anything like that. I probably have Vaseline, or my lips used to stand out everywhere. People used to make comments about it, and I just used to be I actually did wish at some point in time for some Caucasian lips. I ain't gonna lie to you. At some point I was I wish my lips could just be small. Obviously now I appreciate it, but that's not how it is with every insecurity. It's not going to be every insecurity that you grow out of. There are some things that you're just going to have to accept that you might not like. I think the key to mastering your insecurities is not avoiding them or acting like you don't have them, but it's embracing them and living life regardless of them, if that makes any sense. For example, I wish I hate the size of my boobs. Seems extremely random. A lot of your insecurities, at least mine, a lot of other people do not get it, and that's fine, because they don't have to get it. When you say something to somebody and they feel this one is complaining about that, that's completely fine. It's your insecurity. You know where it hurts. I'm going to try and work around what I don't like. I'm going to try and work around it. I'm a personal believer in, if you have the opportunity to change something that you don't like without it being harmful to you or anybody around you, go right ahead, sis, do you. But at this point in time, when I ain't got the money to do what I would like to do, I'm going to embrace it, and I'm going to try and work around it, and I'm going to try and make them my best features. Obviously, this is something physical. There are other insecurities that everybody has, that plague everybody. Honestly, this is just a rant. I'm being completely real with you guys. I'm not searching for a solution to insecurities. I just want you to know that there's absolutely nothing wrong just because you've gotten to a point where you're confident, or you're striving for confidence, or you're striving for self-confidence, you're striving for self-completion, self-love. It doesn't mean that you will not still have those moments in time where something sets you back. What is important is that you don't dwell on them. I remember something that Patricia Bright said in one of her videos, and it was about failing, but it's applicable. If you want to fail, fail fast. So if you want to be down, just be down quickly and get up and keep on moving. If it's that today, oh my god, my clothes don't fit me right, like I'm so upset, I'm so irritated, try your best as soon as possible to get out of it, because the longer you stay in that moment of upsetness, the longer you stay in that moment of sadness, the harder it will be for you to get out of it. Trust me, personal experience, anxiety and depression, I know these things. This is like the story of my life, okay? I do feel like in your personal love journey, in your personal strength journey, your confidence journey, allow yourself to still feel things, to still feel things. Don't feel like you have to have everything figured out all at once. Don't feel like, oh my god, I still feel sensitive about this, it must mean I'm not confident, it must mean I'm not this. No, it doesn't mean anything. Only by the grace of God will you get to that point where these things don't matter to you anymore. And that is what we are all striving for, at least like we Christians. That's what we're striving for, to get to the point where these other things just don't mean anything to you. And it's just like, you look back and you think to yourself, it's where I look back and think about my lips now and I'm like, wow, they're my favorite feature. And at some point in time I used to cry. I almost even started praying at some point that God would make my lips smaller. It's just like, life is just so funny. But anyway, this is my quick rant about insecurities. And before I leave, I just want to tell you, you have the sugar, you have the spice, and you better have that bone jello first. I'll talk to you later. Bye.